Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me do a quick mic check. Welcome to Gratitude and Chill. You might hear a little echo in the back. Let me do a quick mic check. I normally don't, should, just to be sure. Peace and love, everybody. Happy Friday. I am. This week kicked my butt. I'm not gonna sit here like this wasn't one of the. Okay. This week. Okay, yeah, this week kicked my. Whew, this was a rough. I don't want to use those. I'm working on my vocabulary. I'm working on my vocabulary. This was a very productive week for me. I had so many appointments back to back with trauma informed therapy this week. I'm noticing a pattern. Every other week, I have multiple appointments, as opposed to the next week, I only have one or two. So I won't sit here and act like I'm not exhausted. I won't sit here and act like I'm ready to get Friday popping. It is time for a breathe in, breathe out moment. It is paused. Everything is paused for this weekend. We made it through the week. I don't know if your schedule was as crazy as mine, but let me tell you something. I am so glad that I made it to today, to this now, right here. It feels good. I feel accomplished. I didn't have to reschedule a thing. Everything that I was scheduled to get done this week, I got it done. So I'm happy about that. Sending some love to my beautiful, beautiful sister and moderator, Karima. She says, greetings, everyone. Welcome to Gratitude and Chill with Shell from the Block. That's me. It is another Friday. Welcome back. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to say welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to my new onlookers. Subscriptions do help my channel grow. It helps my content reach far, far, far across the globe. We are growing in numbers. We really are. My numbers for my analytics is so awesome. My shorts, little Basil, our puppy, the block's puppy. He walks like he owns the block because he does. He is so popular in real life and online. Everyone knows Basil. When we go outside, it's all, yeah, Basil. You hear everybody calling his name. And he gets this little strut. He knows he's the guy. He knows he's my sweet, sweet, sweet puppy. He works my last nerve sometimes, but I am so grateful that he is now a full-time part of our family, and we are working on getting him registered as an emotional support. I hate to say animal, but emotional support animal. But yes, it's a new week. Let me check my comments here. Hello, hello, Kate. Awesome. So glad to have you back. Kate says, hello, hello. So glad to have you back. Catherine is the most spectacular author that I know in real life. Her book, Anatomy of a Client, we did a talk together, and there will be many more. And I'm so excited and elated that Karima connected us. I love our texts. We chat throughout the week. You keep me going. I had so many appointments this week, but I had so many positive texts and positive energy pouring into me. I got through the week as if it wasn't as stressful as it really was. My schedule, Karina says, was off the chain and still going. I am very grateful to who I am. So let me find out. This was a spiritual test for all of us. Maybe this week, for some of us high vibers, was just a test to make sure and for us to pull out our superpower abilities, honey, because I don't know where I got the strength. I was literally told by my DBT skills therapist, which is also my private therapist, she had no idea that I was taking on so many appointments. And she said, "Do you understand that?" I think she called it PHP, is some type of level like right before inpatient. Like I literally go there so much, I'm asking them to make me an office. Am I sick? No. Am I utilizing resources and behavioral health to deal with trauma? Yes. And I have never really been a fan of therapy due to the different times and zones that I lived in and grew up in. They were not safe spaces, but I am so grateful to be here in New York, and I have a care team who understands my story, who I am comfortable with sharing, and they are pouring back into me. And I feel so accomplished doing trauma group therapy, doing individual therapy, doing DBT's therapy. It is hard work. I try to be consistent. Do I show up every schedule? No. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not doing it. Sometimes I need to just balance out. But I'm very consistent and I have seen a change. I have not been hospitalized again since last year. My anxiety has balanced out. I have learned to create boundaries and not feel guilty about it. That was one of the hardest things for me, was to set boundaries and hold to them. Because the guilt is set in, oh, maybe I'm being too mean, maybe I'm being too hard. But now that my issues are physical, I have to make boundaries. I refuse to push myself more than I need to. And I'm so grateful for even being pushed past the point of balance so that I can learn what that feels like and never return there again. When I tell you, I'm learning how to transmute all energy, the stress, the worry, the second guessing, the biases that I've inherited or learned, the prejudices that I have. I don't like pineapples. Do I want to get rid of pineapples? No, I'm not racist. I do have prejudices. There are things that I like and things that I don't like. Um, but I'm even learning to work through them. I used to didn't like spinach. Now I tear it up. I'm learning to transmute the energies that I frequent daily, even my sadness. I'm understanding sadness. It's just a cue for me to understand that I'm missing something that I don't have anymore. And it's okay. It's okay. Grief, all of these things that I work through. June is coming up. It'll be my anniversary for my brother's murder and another person close to my heart that was murdered. His birthday is next month as well. So I'm already prepared that I may be a little imbalanced, but I'm also prepared to transmute that energy so that I can maybe create something or maybe go out and do something different, or just as long as or given to these emotions and feelings that are really detrimental. There's no need for it. The people that I've loved and lost, they want me to be happy. They want us, because a lot of us deal with loss. If you're living here on earth, you're going to always deal with some type of loss, whether it's friendships, family, relationship, objects. You deal with loss. But how do you get past it? Do you stay stuck or do you grow through it? And I have been forced, yes, I said forced, to learn to grow through some very, very, very tough things. And in the now, I'm just really stopping today and pausing and really taking it in that I'm grateful for the now. Every decision that I've made to get me here today, I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for my mistakes. I'm grateful for the lessons. I'm grateful for the lessons that I was able to learn from and not repeat. So we're going to take a moment. We're going to do a breathe in and breathe out for a little while, just a little moment. And one, we'll let it breathe out. So let's breathe out and we'll do one, two, three. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And you know what? I want to actually share another breathing exercise that I have been whew, trying to do for over a year now. Last year it was a lot harder for me to do it because my anxiety had just went over the Richter scale. But now, breathing in for 4, holding for 7, and then breathing out for 8. So 4, 7, 8. 4 in, hold 7, out 8. I don't know if you want to try it. I don't know if you want to try that, but it's very, very helpful. Kate says, yes, transmute higher by seeing it differently, lovingly. Yes, that art of transmutation is actually how gratitude and chill was birthed. And also it's how I look at myself in the mirror, basically. Learning the truth about my parents and the horror of what they experienced and the horror of my conception. At one time, I carried the weight and I blamed myself when, oh my goodness, I was never to blame. It took me a while. It took me a while to understand that that energy that I was feeling, that shame, that anger, I needed to transmute that. And now, sitting here today, I forgive my father. Um, my mother doesn't need forgiveness. I love her. I'm actually coming over that mountain of resentment and hate. I see it differently. Um, as horrible as it is, there was life that came, and my life matters. I have a beautiful grandchild. I have a legacy that will live on even after I'm gone. I have content that I've made for decades. Um, Without that one horrific split second, I would not be here. So transmutation, transmuting energy is a powerful tool. I would say almost as powerful as gratitude because they actually kind of work together. Because there can be a totally devastating situation. If you can find gratitude in it, and that's not easy to do. You have to be somewhat intelligent emotionally to pull this off. Um, this is why I study emotional intelligence so much because I'm working on myself. I won't ever say that I'm a healer of others. I do tarot. I will never say I do tarot cards for others. I do it for myself. If that makes sense. Karima says, you have to realize that it is you. Take yourself and make your personal change for I. Self development. It is the self looking at self, expanding its own expansion. You just speak from my soul. We are so not taught to go within. This society, this culture, if you want to call it that, we will address that on conundrums of blackness. But this way of living here, the last thing they're going to tell you is to go inside. They want you to go to the doctor, go to the church, no disrespect to any of these institutions, but you have to call a spade a spade. A lot of issues that I'm dealing with now are from people that I was around who never looked within, who never thought further than their needs in that moment, who never added up the cost of their actions to date. It was in the moment. They needed relief in that moment. So even transmuting the understanding of knowing that we're not perfect. We make mistakes. Our elders, our descendants, and ourselves. But learning like the mistakes that I make, no matter who pays for them, I have to fix it. If I made a post earlier today. I said I'm not fixing what I didn't break. But now when I say it like that, I didn't break myself, but I'm responsible for fixing me. When you're talking about self. Now, if I'm talking about an object, I'm not fixing the paying for this watch to get fixed. I didn't break it. You're gonna pay for that. That doesn't work the same with self. I am learning that in therapy. I numb myself for years, mainly because I didn't know how to address what was going on because I was lied to. But a lot of people, even when I knew what was going on, I never thought that therapy would be a help for me. Um, I thought I was alone. I thought there were no resources out here. I had been connecting with so many beautiful people. I've even been told I could do peer advocacy in therapy. Because of my life experiences, I would make an awesome therapist, and I was floored that I was told this in group from them listening to me finally being able to put into words pieces of me that I walk with and I live with and I eat with and I sleep with, but they've been so hard to tell for understanding to understand the inner me. It is such a joy. That is when my boundaries started because I realized, and I'm so grateful for this. I realized I am worthy of protection. I am worthy of keeping my energy guarded for only the best opportunities that come my way. I have that right. We all have that right to cling to what feeds us. Just like gratitude and chill. This is one podcast that's never going to end. It was so cold in New York. I wanted to go out to Central Park and do gratitude and chill. So fingers crossed next week we can pull that off. The weather just went like crazy here in New York these past 3 days. It's been like in the 50s, and it's just not where when I want to be outside. I'm looking for at least the 60s or the 70s, especially with the wind here in Harlem. Thank you for joining me. Friday, it is May the 23rd, 2025 at 7:17 p.m. on the East Coast. If you view this podcast on a replay, please don't forget to put hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know where you're viewing from. Please also like the video, share the video on your platforms and your social media avenues. I am so happy it's Friday. I By Wednesday, I was like, okay, I got one more day. Am I gonna go? I almost said I wasn't gonna go, but I did go, and I'm glad I did because I got a lot of resources that I was able to bring home, and it also helps with my conundrums of blackness podcast, understanding dysfunction, learning how to identify it, and identifying the ramifications of that dysfunction in hopes to eliminate it. Addressing every elephant in every room. It's going to get a little hairy over there. That's why I keep that totally separate from gratitude and chill. This is a space where I come and share some energy with you, give a little gratitude, be grateful. And again, y'all know I got anxiety. Let's do another breathe in, breathe out moment. I wonder, should we try the 478? So, I'm going to breathe in for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. Now we're gonna see if I can pull this off. I might have to talk through it. And oh no, I'll wait till the cue. Okay, here we go. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out for 8. I'm saying right now, I can't even do that talking through it. Like I literally have to do that within my head. But I will put this in the comments. I hope I put chat replay on the settings of this live. 4 in, hold 4 7. I won't lie. When I'm like, I had a really bad panic attack out of nowhere. Like 3 days ago, I was trying to, what was I doing? I was mopping. I was viciously mopping my floor. I don't know why I was mopping so hard. And I had the worst panic attack. I literally had to call my daughter. I held onto the wall. And in that moment, I was trying to do these breathing exercises, and it is the hardest thing to do when you're in the thick of it. So I don't know if anybody out there deals, breathe in for four. If anybody out there deals with that, let me know in the comments any different breathing exercises that you might use that help you. I know everyone is different. Hold for seven. I know y'all can hear me tapping on it. I know you probably can't. Hold for seven. Breathe out for eight. Now, when she was doing it while she was talking through it, my beautiful counselor, I did it perfectly, but I cannot do that talking through it. I literally felt my anxiety starting up. It's so, I wish I knew what really triggered this. It's like my therapist was saying, it's like once I get overwhelmed with activity and emotion, I go into an anxiety attack. Um, it's crazy. We don't, but they say that's textbook PTSD. It is what it is. This is a new technique count. Okay, really? That's what I was thinking. 478. Thank you. You are so welcome. It really helps to slow down any type of fast racing of your pulse and heart. Um, it is the heart chakra. Yes, please help me understand what is going on because I think I have a broken heart. I I believe that that's what it feels like my heart is broken spiritually. I don't know if that's even possible, or maybe physically, like on the physical realm, my heart. I can't explain it. It is the heart chakra. We transmute what's called shadow work. Oh yes. Gives me the chills when I hear that word. But yes, that's some hard work. The heart has four chambers. One closes to the arm bottom shadow. Two, top for forgiveness. Three, right bottom, replace what has let go. Four, top, receive. Yeah, I hope I saved this chat because I'm gonna come back to this chat myself. Interesting, my heart chakra. And then the belief, the theory that I have is that my heart broke when my DNA test results came back and I processed the deception and the betrayal from who I loved dearly. Um, I'm gonna really, really, really meditate on that because I believed that's what it was, and I've been telling my therapist that I would. This doctor and patient confidentiality, but she would literally say, "Yeah, she said that numerous times." That's what it feels like, but there's no medical definition for a broken heart, and I'm sitting here with a healthy heart, if that makes sense. Wow, I got the chills. Again, thank you, thank you for another Friday. Yo, we getting through May. We getting through May. May is almost already gone. We're This is the first half of 2025. June is right around the corner. If I would look back from January to now, I would say today I'm proud of myself for everything that I embraced that was for the better of me, for everything that I let go of that was for the better of me. And I'm grateful for peace and balance and the loved ones that are connected to me as I am connected to them. It is such a beautiful feeling. Such a beautiful feeling to be amongst the living A beautiful feeling, and I'm grateful for my life every single day. I'm grateful for the ups and the downs. They come, yes, they do. I am not perfect. I'm grateful for the rough moments because they give me chance to learn lessons, to move and grow further on my journey. I want to send special, special, special love to our DNA community, also to the Historical Society at Catoctin Furnace for all of the hard work that is going on behind the scenes and in front of the whole world, standing up for our ancestors who were enslaved by this nation. Also, our ancestors who have been erased from this history. It's hard work, but we are out here doing what we can. We are all volunteers. A lot of things that I do come from my energy or out of my pocket, and I do that with a humble heart, and I'm grateful to be in the running for standing up for our ancestors. Gratitude and Chill, the podcast, will always show up on Fridays, 7 p.m. Sorry about that. EST, Eastern Standard Time. I want to send some love to my cousins in the UK, my cousins in England, Switzerland. I see you, cousin Lori, cousin Steve. I love y'all so much. All my cousins here in the United States. I'm sorry to call it like that, but we have a lot of different listeners who don't know all of the different places, names you can call this place, but all of my cousins and my loved ones on this land and abroad, I love you guys so much. I have so much fun being connected and finding each and every one of you. I was texting with a cousin the other night. Some of you have my number. If you don't have my number, my emails are in the description of this video. Karima says, yes, we will talk and I will break it down for you. Yes, you will, because you and Kate are my mentors, literally, for you, so to help you to get past it quickly and why it is necessary. Yes, look, I'm breathing funny even now, reading that. Like, I'm going to do some breathing exercises after this. I so relate when you said heart chakra. I literally froze. We're definitely going to talk behind the scenes about this, and maybe we should do a talk about this too. We'll see. The possibilities are endless. I love the time that I share with you. I love how you support me. I want to thank my moderator, Karima. You are awesome. You really are awesome, and I appreciate the energy you share here on the block. My block is your block, and your block is my block. I love you, love you, love you. Make sure you stay safe this weekend. Hopefully it warms up here in New York so I can get out and about. If so, I may do a pop-up live in the park or out Randall's Island. Fingers crossed. If not, I will see you next Friday, and hopefully we're going to be able to be out live and on the camera next week. An assignment, new heart chakra breath technique, 4-7-8. In for 4, hold for 7, breathe out for 8. Yes, I want everyone to try that out and give me a comment on this video and let me know, did it work for you? Did it not work for you? Did you feel dizzy? Did you feel better? Let me know how that breathing technique worked for you. And if you know any techniques, please share them. Please share them. Knowledge and health is wealth, honey. I love you. I love you. I love you. Karima says, have a great week, everyone. And I say the same. Have a good weekend. I love you, love you, love you. I'll see you again soon. Thank you for checking in.